Yep. Oscar De La Hoya hating on Gervonta Tank Davis. Find out how in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you come in, smash the like button, also subscribe to my channel. Let me jump right into it. Now, I posted this on my Twitter. Follow me, @BoxingEgo. You see it on the screen. Simple question, eh? Why would Oscar De La Hoya ask Glazer, a guy who's missing his front teeth, for the real Gervonta Tank Davis numbers? This man is hating, #hater. Now, numbers have been reportedly very good for Gervonta Tank Davis on pay-per-view fight with Rolando Romero. Not really surprising. Randomly, Oscar De La Hoya says, can someone tell me what the real pay-per-view numbers are for Gervonta Davis? And then he tags Rick Glazer and boxing reporter Dan Rafael, right? And the funny thing is, Dan Rafael is one of the people that posted the numbers. So this is one of the people that Oscar De La Hoya tagged, and he was one of the people in boxing reporting the numbers. It says, per source involved in last week's event, the Davis-Romero Showtime pay-per-view will generate nearly 275 domestic buys, which will represent Tank's best selling of his 4 pay-per-view events. The replay of the fight will be on an open Showtime's triple header telecast, right? Now, there are reports that said the numbers were 440,000 to 550, or excuse me, 440 to about 450,000, right? So these are great numbers in the middle of everything going on in the world, etc. And it says that's a pay-per-view gross of about 22 million. That's why this was a pay-per-view event, because people will pay to see Tank fight. Even after you subtract millions that go on cable dish operators, there's a lot of money not even included. A record gate at the Barclays Center, foreign TV, sponsorships, etc. And as far as the 275 number from Dan Rafael, I don't even know if that even covers Gervonta Davis and the digital buys that fight generated. So why would Oscar De La Hoya hear these news? First of all, the numbers have nothing to do with Golden Boy at all. So why would he hear these numbers and then ask the person who put him out, along with the other guy missing his front teeth, for better numbers? It's like Tank got him in such disbelief that they're like, nah, I gotta validate these numbers. First of all, Tank is not your fighter. Why do you care? Why do you care what the number? If he did, it's like Jay-Z said, if I sold 1 or 1 million, like why does De La Hoya care whether Tank sold 1 or 1 million? So the hate for Gervonta Davis continues, and you guys see it. The kid is a star. These numbers aren't surprising. And I tell you, the way business works, it's all about your bottom line. It's all about profitability. It's all about moving the needle in the right direction. Tank Davis is doing that. His events are getting bigger and bigger. And just think, this wasn't Tank versus some of the fights that people are saying Tank, they want to see him fight in terms of Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney or Lomachenko, or Devin Haney if he beats Camboso, something like that. He's fighting a Rolly who was on co-features, doesn't have as many followers as, let's say, Ryan Garcia, and he turned it into a big sellable event. So it's showing you that Tank Davis is lit. Tank got it cracking in the world of boxing. That's what that's showing me. And you got people hating, and I'm going to make several videos about this because the hate for Tank is just outrageous at the moment. And needless to say, why does Golden Boy care? You have your own fighter, Ryan Garcia. We know you're not trying to put him in there with Tank Davis. Why do you care what his numbers are like? It makes no sense. Why focus on your fight before you don't make it to your fight, in the words of Terrence Crawford? Why not focus on Ryan Garcia or Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus David Avanesian? So to me, this is clear hate. And the numbers, Tank is such a star. Tank got Oscar De La Hoya in disbelief, and he's questioning the numbers and things like that. Even though you lost every Al Heyman fighter except for Canelo Alvarez. Everyone, Broner, Danny Garcia, Leo Santa Cruz, Errol Spence, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. I just got a statue. I can't describe. right? You lost everybody, and you wonder why. Like, you can't survive in any industry just hating on people. And it's funny because De La Hoya, he knows Tank is lit. And my thing is, this further proves that Ryan Garcia's team and Golden Boy don't want to make the Tank Davis fight. Because if you really want to do business with somebody, like boxing promoters, sometimes they treat the fans like they're fools. If you want to do business with somebody, would it behoove you or benefit you to talk trash about them and question their numbers and things like that? You should be happy that Tank's not. If you really wanted to make Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, you should be happy that Tank is a success and he's doing great numbers, because if you wanted the fight, that would represent big business for you. But it doesn't make sense to berate people that you intend to work with or want to work with, which shows me, drop down, drop it low, get low. That goes to show me that you have no intentions of making that fight. So you're just content trash talking or questioning the numbers and the legitimacy of that. And Oscar De La Hoya, of all people, I do believe, had the audacity when Errol Spence beat Mikey Garcia to suggest that Errol Spence go to Golden Boy. And this was in 2019, as you see on the screen. It says, Errol Spence, this is De La Hoya on his verified page. Errol Spence, congratulations on your victory. If you want to make real money, let me promote your next fight on DAZN. Errol Spence replied simply, you don't treat black fighters well, brother, on his verified page. So De La Hoya in 2019 promised, a kingdom to Errol Spence, and his only response was, you don't treat black fighters well, brother. And he stayed with Al Heyman, and now Errol Spence is possibly going to fight for undisputed against Terrence Crawford, a fight we all want to see. So what could Golden Boy have offered him when he's getting the Ugases, the Sean Porters, and he's selling out and doing great crowds at the Staples Center and the AT&T Stadium? So again, this looks real bad for Golden Boy, because Virgil Ortiz, he didn't even fight his last fight. He pulled out, said he was ill, and he's had trouble making weight. Ryan's pulled out of several fights, and he's just now, a year later, fighting the guy he was supposed to fight last July, right? And then now you have De La Hoya hating on Tank and his numbers by asking people to confirm it, including people who put the numbers out. So Tank is trending in the right direction as a business, as Showtime. That's a good indication. All this other hate, stay tuned. Y'all keep hating on Tank. I got you. I got y'all. So stay tuned for the future videos. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.